Well, the U.S. Coast Guard heads into the most treacherous conditions to keep people safe.
This morning, they take Good Day Maine's Johnny Maffey beyond the buoy amid a recruitment shortage.
Starboard side clear.
High speeds, tight turns, rocky conditions, just some of the things the Coast Guard needs to be ready for in a moment's notice, and Command is hoping to increase enrollment.
There is a lot of moving parts in the Coast Guard. You know, flexibility is probably the big thing that I would say. We have to bend and meet and wear so many different hats that if you're not flexible, you know, it can be difficult.
A lot has to happen before they hop on board, which includes testing their dry suits.
Whenever you're good.
You ready?
Yeah.
It's a little cold at first, right? So try to kick your leg. Yeah, you see how your legs want to float up on you? Kick it down and then purge the air to help you keep your legs down. There you go.
Oh, there it is.
And you'll feel it kind of suctions to you.
Cool. We're good. Oh, sorry, going this way.
The suits don't float, so the life jacket is necessary. Then comes the training. We join crews on two 29-foot boats in Portsmouth Harbor to check out what goes into tactical ops.
We actually get to do our mission here. We do a lot of search and rescue. You know, it's exciting. It changes up every day.
The task at hand, simulate protecting a federal security zone.
Please exit 500 yards from the green buoy.
We practice running a ton of different scenarios that we might encounter while doing either a stationary or a moving escort.
Two vessels traveling at 30 knots. The bad guy in this run is Paige Kruzich in the driver's seat. On the other boat, Grant Patnout is the gunner on the bow defending the security zone.
The coxswain has full authority. They're in charge of everything that happens on that boat, so I'm getting my orders from the coxswain driving. The comms guy next to him, he's relaying what the coxswain wants him to share to, to me, to the other vessel, to our radios, to, the radios up at sector. There's, 5 or 6 different people listening.
This controlled chaos gets them ready for when the bell actually rings. Another part of the vast job description is law enforcement. Everyone in the Coast Guard gets trained as a federal law enforcement officer. The culture in the Coast Guard is different than other branches.
We like to foster open communication. Everybody has an opinion and your opinion should be heard, because everybody has a different way of looking at things and they may catch holes in our plan or things that won't work. And if we don't listen to those, we're destined to fail.
How does everybody feel about the plan?
The entry-level position, if you will, is highly valued.
It is. It is.
Of course, yeah, the culture is a huge, if you don't have a good culture, it can ruin you.
As a boss, you like seeing that.
I love it. I absolutely love it. It shows a sense of camaraderie, but it's way past camaraderie. We are a family.
That seems to help you rely on each other.
Oh yeah.
That's a junior rank in a lot of other services that they don't have a one-way ticket. They don't have an open door policy with the command.
Inspecting commanders who go to 50 bases a year tout the camaraderie as well.
This was not on my radar because I grew up like landlocked right in Montana. No, not even on my radar. I never expected to be here driving fast. And
So it's for anyone?
Yeah, anyone can do it.
I wish I'd just done it sooner. I joined back in 2010, and that was, I very much fell victim to you need a college degree if you're going to make it in the world, and you don't. And if there's one thing I could absolutely talk about, it's that, if you're going to do it, have somebody pay for it. Serve your country while you're doing it, instead of doing it backwards like I did.
Rumford native Logan Wilhoit loves the opportunity to be close to his family, which is common.
Cool thing about being stationed here is it's kind of the local area. I grew up, I guess, an hour from here, but this is still what I'd consider home.
I personally live about 45 minutes away from the station. I'm home with my family every night.
If you're interested, you can head right over to the recruitment office at 1041 Brighton Ave in Portland. On the coast, I'm Johnny Maffey.
And Johnny, of course, is out on storm coverage for us this morning. But Johnny, what a great piece. You worked on this for quite some time, and it looks like you had a lot of fun, but learned a lot too.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I mean, first off, a lot of the credit here goes to Nate standing behind the camera. He was strapped into those boats. We were going 30 knots. He's shaking it for us here. And also thanks, of course, all of the officers we talked to, they said they absolutely loved their job. And they opened up to us. They let us behind the scenes, whether it was in South Portland or Portsmouth. And hey, another thing is, we were there on some pretty nice days. One of the days was 70 degrees down in New Hampshire, but they need to be ready to go out and stuff like this too, Jeff and Katie.
And to be honest with you, I mean, the Coast Guard could actually take that piece that Johnny did and make that into a recruiting video.
Oh, well, they made some really good points
Yeah.
about why it might be good to sign up, and I love the community, aspect of it too.
Yeah, the camaraderie, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny, thanks.